Hi everyone, this is Salman and welcome to GetTrainedGetHired.com. Today I will be discussing a very important topic, that is that why immigrants fail to have a career in Canada. Well, the number one reason is I think it's the lack of vision. Not knowing exactly what you want is the number one reason why the immigrants are not able to secure a career, a high paying job. You see, we don't realize that we are in a new country. We believe that our experience and our qualifications from back home should be recognized here. And we just don't have the mindset to invest in upgrading our skills. We don't set goals for ourselves when we arrive here. Our reference group is not correct. We seek information from like-minded people who have not really made it in their career. You see, the person who has come to pick you up from the airport usually decides your career in Canada. If he's driving Uber, guess what you are driving? Uber. I have people spending more time and energy in learning the hoops of Uber than actually upgrading their skills. We settle for mediocrity. We believe that okay, we are here, but we are here for our next generation. This is what it is for us. We just need to power through this mediocrity, and it's okay to earn minimum wage. Whatever it is, live in the basement and things like that. But our next generation, it would be good for them. So we don't need to do anything else now. We just struggle. And the other thing is not polite to talk about, but I think the other reason is we just don't have the discipline. We become lazy. You have to go to a job. You can start at an odd job. That's not the problem. You gotta pay the bills, and the bills needs to be paid. The money has to come from somewhere. Now you can start from anywhere. We all start from the bottom as soon as we land here, but then there is a ladder to climb. And the only way you can climb that ladder is by developing your skills. And that is one of the reasons, you sit in a taxi and you talk about, and you see an immigrant driving the taxi and you ask them, hey, how it's going and what happened, and they will tell you all about their previous life, that how great it was, and they used to manage so many employees and they were the managers, or the engineers, or even some doctors, right? And how great the life was there and how big shot they were back home. So what happened here? Well, over here, once they land, they hit a reset button, but they didn't realize that. Then they start blaming the economy, they start blaming the weather. They say, companies are racist, they don't hire us, they don't recognize my experience from back home. What do they want me to start from now? Right from the bottom? Right now, that's not where you start, right? And we just don't really know our direction. And if somebody gives you the direction and tells you that, hey, this is what you need to do, we then don't want to take their direction, because for that we have to sacrifice some. We have to invest ourselves. We have to do the hard work. We have to. It takes energy. It takes time, and it takes money. You have to go develop yourself professionally. You have to take up the course, upgrade your skills, upgrade your education, work on your resume, and develop the experience. Sometimes you have to volunteer. Whatever you have to do, you do it. But for that, you need to have a vision, where I want to go. What is it that I want to do? You gotta pick up a field, and then you gotta learn that what do I need to learn in this field to be employable. You gotta go and talk to the successful professionals out there. So you gotta invest yourself. So cutting the long story short, the first thing to do is, number one, develop a vision, set your goals, know where you are going. So if you want to get into accounting and taxation, for example, then Okay, what kind of an accountant I want to be. Do I want to go into industry, or do I want to go into public accounting? Okay, I want to go into public accounting. Okay, so what does a public accountant does? They do personal tax and corporate tax. Okay, so I gotta learn these. What else they do? Well, they know QuickBooks, they know Caseware, they know tax prep, they know how to file HST returns, how to take care of the payroll, they know how to run payroll, they know how to talk with the CRA. Okay, so these are the skills I need to develop. So you make a list of those skills, right? And then you go out and you see, okay, how can I develop these skills? What course I should be taking, what books I need to be learning, to be reading. So the professional development is something that we immigrants just don't get it, that this is something that we need to do. And if you think that no, that's not right, then well, how many books did you read in the last 1 month, 6 months, year, 2 years, 3 years? Apart from the course material, what extra books did you read? Which seminar or which course you joined to upgrade your skills? You see, market will pay you exactly what you are worth. If it is paying you minimum wage, that's exactly what you are worth. Now you can be a nice person. I'm just talking about your ability to earn. The market will pay you exactly equal to the services that you will provide to the market. So if you are a bookkeeper and you remain bookkeeper for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, it's not the company's fault. You need to develop the skills. So you gotta first have the vision, then you gotta have the discipline, put in the hours, put in the time. You gotta invest your time, energy, and money in professional development. You gotta set goals with a deadline and go and achieve them. And be willing to pay the price upfront. For all the dreams that you set up, you got to be able to pay the price upfront for it. And the price is in terms of time, money, and energy. You gotta put those 3 in. The sad reality is that we have left everything back home, our friends, our families, and we immigrated to a new country with high hopes and high dreams. We did not came to Canada, to do odd jobs. That was not the whole purpose. The purpose was to have a better future. There is a dream there, there has to be a passion behind it. Don't let people talk you out of your passion. Don't let them talk you out of that, hey, there is no career in Canada. Don't take that route. If you are looking to kickstart your career in accounting and taxation, please do reach out to us.